Okay, this is a 3-year-old. He's kind of downhill right now, so he gets sticky in his back up sometimes. I'm going to show you how I'm going to sit my stop and really set my reins, but I'm not pulling him to stop. I'm sitting and I'm riding him up into that rein and then having him back up off of it. Teach him how to drive from the hind end even when he's going back. I'm going to help him with my legs and my reins if I have to. First I wanted to know, not to root on my hand. I'm going to kind of push him over here and show him how to kind of stay soft in the bridle and soft off my legs. I'm using my legs a lot here, see? Get him off his legs. And set my hand. I'm not pulling him in any kind of artificial frame, but I'm going to set him so that he's, up in my hand. And when I'm going to go for a stop in the back, I want it to be one smooth motion. So I'm going to sit right on top of him. I'm going to stop with my back. I'm going to set my hand. Let him stop and come back. See how my hands didn't start pulling more? I want him to know when I pick up on these reins, see if he gets sticky like that? Use my legs. See, I'm not leaning back or anything. My back's soft, bowed out. Now what happens to a lot of people, what they do is they come here and they say, whoa. And then they go, back up, back up, back up. Well, you see what he does, he starts, you gotta make it smooth. Drive him up into that bridle. See how my legs are working here? Sit, whoa. Stay sitting. Tap, tap, tap if I have to. We start sticking, and don't release him until I can feel he's starting to drive. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Move those shoulders over if I have to. Don't get stuck. Move them this way if I have to. I can feel him start to use that hind end. Oh, okay, now I'll release you. That wasn't perfect, but try. And that's what I'm looking for in young horse, is try. So basically, sit my stop, and go right into a backup. If he gets sticky, I can bump him a little bit. Bump with my legs, bump with my hand. Drive forward. So, sit my stop with my body. See that? I don't pull him to a stop. If you get up on your horse and do this, well, that's not how you stop. That's very uncoordinated. It doesn't help the horse get in the ground. You have to sit your stop. It's not really a pull. Yeah, I just kind of keep my body in the same position and I'm tapping my legs. They're always working. He stops on his front end. Sit him. Hey, come on. Come up off that bridle. Come up off that bridle. Keep your shoulders elevated. Up, 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 up. He's not backing real straight, but hey, he's a baby. But basically, the more consistent I am in how I give him those cues, sit my stop, and I don't pull anymore, but I'm not going to release and then lift, or lift my body up. I think this might have been what you're talking about, is you say, oh, and then you have to lift. Well, that kind of, see how he raises his head, it kind of stiffens him up. Stay in the ground with him. Keep your back bowed out a little bit. And use your legs to free up the shoulders if you got to. And let him start feeling comfortable in the backup. This horse is really green and he doesn't feel comfortable in it yet. But it's my job to get him comfortable there. Say, hey, I know your butt is 4 inches higher than your withers, but you can still lower it down, raise up your shoulders, and start giving me an athletic backup. See, I don't do a whole lot of pulling, but my legs are always working on him. And I release at the right time. Set. Keep my hands set. Give him a little bump if I have to. See, come off that bridle. Come off that bridle. Come off that bridle. Mostly what I want to do is make sure that when this bridle's engaged, he knows it means something to the back feet. Doesn't mean chin goes to chest. I don't want his chin up in my head, you know. If I pull on him here, I want his nose to follow my hand. I don't want his chin to go down and then his body get all stuck. That doesn't help either of us. When my hand comes in, we can tuck his nose a little bit, but his body better be doing something too. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. It's all timing. Come towards you here. Say, whoa. Don't get stuck. Bump. Legs, legs, legs. Notice how soft my back stays. I want my back to stay soft. Can't be muscling my horse around and things work. Get in the ground with him. Back up.